Apparently, there's a glitch that lets you escape the entire map, and there's a way to deal with almost every anomaly without wasting a single point of sanity. Those were just 2 of the hidden secrets we're checking out today, and we're ending in the rarest secrets, like a secret safe hidden inside the wall. But first, let's start with something almost nobody notices. If you didn't know, when you start a brand new game, the first shift is actually completely scripted. Your first patient will always come in needing herbs, and the interesting part is there won't be a single anomaly during this time. I'm guessing the game does this just to let new players understand how treatments work before throwing the crazy stuff at them. So if you're just starting out, don't waste your time looking for anomalies, because there literally aren't any. One thing I had no idea about is that you can get rid of this under-the-bed black dude by simply getting some maple syrup and giving it to him, and he will take it and stare at you for a couple seconds, then leave. I guess he's just Canadian. A lot of players think you have to follow the treatment order exactly how the game gives it to you, but that's actually not true.
No, it's actually very important. We could lose the game if we don't do that. Actually, stop lying to our viewers.
You can completely ignore the order. The only thing you have to be careful about is giving them the correct treatment, because if you mess that up, this might happen. Speaking of saving time, here's something that can actually speed up your shifts. Most players walk all the way around to grab the treatments, but there's actually a shortcut. You can grab them through the wall like this.
Those are common secrets, but soon we'll be testing if you can actually glitch the game into playing through the security cameras. And if there's actually a secret interaction where the stalker shows up at the check-in desk as a patient. But for now, we're testing Big Eyes Monster. If you ever walk into a room and find this creepy guy staring at you and give him some teardrops, he will actually become friendly. Going back to the early game though, you might come across this dude banging his head on the window. You can't tase him or shoot him, but there's one simple trick to get rid of him. If you have a cup of coffee with at least 1 sip left, you can just give it to him, which makes him stop and leave the hospital. Another thing anomalies love doing is dropping a straight dookie on the floor. Well, you can clean it with your hands, but that's painfully slow. Instead, grab the fire extinguisher and it'll disappear almost instantly. Plus, leaving the slime around slows everyone down, including you. Speaking of slime, apparently if you accidentally accept an anomaly,
Yeah, that looks like a normal guy to me.
it can actually drop slime directly on the patient's bed. So if you ever see this happen, that's a pretty good sign you've got an anomaly pretending to be a patient. Ghosts are probably one of the most annoying enemies in the game, mostly because you can't even see them. But if you spray them with a fire extinguisher, they'll suddenly become visible. And to kill them, you will just need to tase them or shoot them with a gun. But those aren't the only annoying enemies you'll run into. If one of these hiders shows up, all you have to do is use the gun, taser, or even the fire extinguisher, and they'll disappear instantly and leave you alone. But if you don't have any of those, you can simply hide by jumping on top of one of the cabinets without running too far from the patient's room. If you are using an extinguisher and it's running out of white balls, you can just put it back on the wall and it will automatically start slowly recharging itself. Those secrets are useful, but this is where things start getting weird. This fire trick can completely stop fires from happening in the same room again. When a room catches on fire, don't put out every single flame. Instead, leave one tiny square burning in the corner. For some reason, the game still thinks the room is on fire, so another fire can never spawn there. Since it's hidden in the corner, your patients won't faint either. This glitch could get patched, so I'd use it while you still can. Let's see if you can actually throw a fainted patient in the trash. So this guy just fainted. If I pick him up and go to the trash, yeah, it's actually possible to throw him there, and the game just says no one will know. These are just uncommon secrets. But remember, later in this video, we'll be testing one of the craziest glitches I've ever seen. And now the next secret is you liking and subscribing. This video took a long time, so I need that support. Let's get back to the video now. Not every anomaly looks scary. Some of them are actually smart enough to disguise themselves as completely normal patients. Face to face, everything looks fine. But the second you check the security camera, yeah, bro has to go. The same thing applies to these guys. As you can see, they have a hunched posture, which means they are an anomaly. So don't let them inside unless you want problems later. When you look up in the lobby, you're gonna find the doctor as an anomaly. Is the doctor somehow behind everything happening in this hospital? Or is he just another victim? Let me know what you think. Now, what if an anomaly actually gets past your security? We'll come back to test that secret soon. But first, let's see if there's actually a way to beat this ritual without losing any sanity. So if the ritual starts starts, most players just accept they're about to lose some sanity. But there's actually a way around it. Instead of putting out the candle with your hands, grab an eye drop and then clear out the candles. You will actually not lose any sanity. These guys usually just sit in the lobby doing absolutely nothing. But there's actually a way to convince them to become patients by just giving them some extra motivation. You can now treat them and earn some money. And now it's time to upgrade from uncommon to rare secrets, which means we're testing secrets most players have never seen before. Whenever the doctor walks into the hospital, the game plays this cutscene. But you're not actually locked in place. You can walk right into the cutscene itself. And I'm pretty sure the same thing works with other cutscenes too. This one is more like a tip, but when you have a patient in room 8, instead of running in circles to get the treatment, you can simply get on top of the patient and grab them from here.
A few moments later.
Now, it's time to test if you can actually get rid of an anomaly that's already inside a room. Well, there's a really easy way to get rid of it. Just give it the wrong medicine. It'll immediately reveal itself and die without counting as a patient death, so you don't get punished for it.
Hello?
One of the rarest things that can happen is the stalker actually showing up at the check-in desk as a patient. His application is completely glitched out, and when you take a picture of him, he just disappears. Here's another really weird glitch. Apparently, you can play the entire game while seeing everything through the security camera. To do it, wait for the doctor's cutscene, open the camera, then wait until the shop opens. And somehow when it closes, the camera gets completely stuck like this. You can still move around and play normally, but you're basically playing from the security cameras. Those secrets were pretty crazy, but now it's time for the rarest secrets of all time. Some of these secrets are game-breaking, and others are hidden mechanics 99% of players don't even know exist. And we're starting with a secret you'll only notice when your sanity gets dangerously low. You probably never noticed this, but the posters around the hospital actually change depending on your sanity. At normal sanity, they look completely normal, but once your sanity gets really low, they turn into something much more disturbing. For example, this poster normally looks like this, but at low sanity, it transforms into this creepy version instead. That reminds me of something. If you head over to room 5, and behind this poster, you can actually break it. Hidden behind it is an entire safe that's completely invisible unless you know it's there, which can only be opened by a secret key. And finally, there's a secret way to glitch out of the map entirely. To do this, you have to go to room 2, go behind these chairs, and keep flicking your camera until you phase through the wall. Quick editor's note. This glitch was actually patched after I recorded this video, but I managed to find another method that still works. We'll test it together after we see if this one works. At first, I thought this was fake, but after a few attempts, this happened. No way! I'm actually outside the map! What is this? Wait, what's this giant green thing? Hold on, I can ride it? Whee! There's a baby? What happens if I hold E? My ears! What's this?
Hello?
Wait, these are the news. So this is where the animals come from? These are the old jump scare buttons. Only OGs remember this. And now, let me show you the new method. Head over to this vending machine and buy as many speed colas as you can. Drink them all, then keep running back and forth into this door until you phase right through it. Wait, what's behind here?